Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Lewis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth Geisen from the Villager Cigar Studios, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Not too bad, man.
Not too bad. Thanks for asking.
Yep. All right. So today we are talking about the Herrera Esteli Miami Smoke In 25th Anniversary The Raji. Cigar is a Toro 6x50. Comes out of the El Titan de Bronze factory in the United States. Wrapper is Mexican San Andres. Binder is from Nicaragua. Filler is from Nicaragua and the Dominican Republic. It is blended by Willie Herrera. Price point is $14, and the cigar was released in May of 2022. So with all that out of the way, Jiunn, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
I thought it was actually a decent opening. It's like one of those cigars where off the bat, a lot of dry red pepper spice and then the associated heat from peppers. Um, Abundance in cedar. There's like this gritty soil dirt component to it. Coffee beans. But the issue is as the cigar went through, it became more kind of like it became more like rough around the edges. So overall, there was this like charred minerals that combined together that just completely threw the rest of the good flavors off. Um, yeah, I mean, I rated it overall average, but it's not something that I'll probably return to.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was well, I mean, listen, this really doesn't smoke like Herrera Esteli, so let's just start right there. Dry earth, pepper, wood and coffee bean notes, some mineral qualities, medium full strength and body. Draw was a little off. Burn was pretty good though. Just yeah, a little. It was funky stick. John.
I'm probably more with June on this one. Started out pretty punchy, smoked earth wood, a little bit of sweetness as a sort of an undercurrent. Post draw is earth wood and spices, and then there was sort of a toasted earth and creamy quality through the retrohale. Spices like continue to ramp up. June I think said red pepper flake, and that's pretty accurate. Like it's a lot on the palate. And as it continues, there's some dark molasses sweetness that kind of offsets the spices. But then as the cigar continues, it just becomes sort of, I don't want to say danker, but darker, earthier, grittier, loamier. And the second third just exhibits a lot of that character. So toasted earth and molasses, but the molasses just gets run right over. So it's kind of a sweet earth, dark toasted earth character, which became a little palate fatiguing. And then the last third, kind of creamy earth and wood. And then that earth just kind of transitioned into being loam, which was very heavy on the palate, creamy loam on the post draw. So like June said, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's not something for me. I don't think I would return to it. Draw and burn were perfect for me. So I rated it average, and that's about right for me. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted cedar, punching baking spice, and some light earth. And then the second third saw a chalkiness join in and later a creaminess. And then the final third saw the creaminess depart. I thought the cigar started well. It had a nice combination of flavors and fullness, but I had some burn issues through the second third that I think just really took their tolls. I mean, the burn got wavy twice fairly significantly. I did a touch up once, let it go the second time, but it went out twice. And then it just seemed to struggle to produce smoke for me. So I was taking deliberate draws to try to get smoke to generate flavor and stuff like that. So it was just kind of all downhill from that point. So it seems like I did get an outlier on the burn issues, but it doesn't seem like my score compared to your guys is vastly different. So I don't know that a better burning version would have done anything different for me based on that. But based on my experience and what you
Probably
guys
would
have
have made you
said,
more irritated.
yeah, it's not something I would come back. I mean, and this is the anniversary cigar, probably sold out. You can't get it anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah. All right, getting to the scores. Start at the top with John, 6.1.
Oh,
June was next at 5.85. I gave it a 5.55. Seth gave it a 5.35. So John, how'd that 6.1 match up for you?
So I think June and I might have scored this the same. The difference is at a perfect draw and burn. So, this is one of those ones where we've talked endlessly about where the flavor is a 5.75 and the construction takes it into the 6.1. Normally for something in the sixes, I'd return to it. But like I said, the profile just does not appeal to me. So although the score is accurate, I would not smoke this again.
All right, June 5.85.
Yeah, this is I would have smoked this again. By the way, it's not sold out.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
no,
mine
it's
is.
not. I just looked too. I was like, I bet you it's not even
This is
sold
great.
out.
Go buy them
I was
all.
like, should I be? I was like,
Take them out of Abe's hands.
I gotta look.
By 5.55 matches up well. About I scored it the same as June and John in flavor. I just had a shitty burn.
Oh.
Kind of took it down to the mid fives. So, yeah, I mean the flavor was not high enough to get me over the burn issues, and yeah, June kind of described another cigar review we were doing where he just didn't get the smoke delivery and all that stuff. I got the same one thing in this one, so it just wasn't a good time. All right, Seth, 5.35.
I did not get the same score of flavor delivery as you guys did. So now listen, it just wasn't it didn't smoke well for being Herrera Esteli, Miami. I don't care if it was exclusive for smoke-in, and it didn't smoke well for an LT Ton de Bronze. So I mean, I don't know what else we want me to say. They're not all sold out.
Yep.
What I say here is not going to impact that,
Hey,
Right.
but you get a box. You buy a
You get-
box, you get a free ashtray, right?
Oh,
Right, Seth?
okay.
There you go.
Right?
Yes, you do get a
You
free
saw that.
There you go.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
All right.
buddy.
Do we have a
Deals.
photo? Do we have a photo of the ashtray?
No, we don't,
No.
but it's a really good one.
No.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It
It's
holds
We don't-
holds
beautiful
ashes
ashtray.
really well.
Old dash
So-
like
Holds
no
ashes,
other.
Any other final thoughts on this cigar?
So many final thoughts. So, I mean, first of all, it doesn't smoke like anything else that Willie's blended in the Herrera Esteli line. So, I find the branding to be a little puzzling because to me, if you had given me this unbanded, I would have said it was some new release under the Liga 9 category because to me this smokes very similar to a Liga 9. It's got that really loamy, dark, earthy profile. So if you like a Liga 9 profile, I think this would be right up your alley. But I really like the Herrera Esteli because it's way more subtle and nuanced, and there's not that earthiness. And so if you like the Herrera Esteli, I just don't think this is going to be in the wheelhouse. So I'm a bit puzzled about the wrapper choice and the blending choice sort of under the Herrera Esteli line. And I assume that's because that's what Smokin wanted. And I've smoked Smokin exclusives before, and they've all been bangers. So this is kind of a bit of a rare miss for me.
It was probably like, hey Willie, I want you to do a Herrera Esteli for smoke in, but I want to change the wrapper.
Yeah.
I got something in the factory that we have. Why don't you check this out? I love this. We'll
Because
call it the Herrera Esteli.
because that Mexican San Andre is such a banger right now. We want everything Mexican San Andre. It's like, all right.
What's the story on the Raji? What's the story on the name? We can improv that
It's his
too.
dad. It's his dad's name.
Oh, that's
Shit, I'm an asshole.
Oh,
Yeah.
Willie's dad's name or the
No,
owner of
Abe's,
Smokin'?
Abe's dad's.
Oh, it's
name.
Abe's dad's. Okay.
Abe's
'Cause
dad.
it's
Yeah.
for their 25th anniversary.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
All right, wherever you're catching.
Are they
this
doing a
video-
run, by the way, of a bunch of different partnering with different brands to do more 25th,
I don't think so.
or is it just Herrera? Oh,
Yeah, I think it was
That
just
would be a really cool concept.
Yeah.
yeah. You know,
Wherever you're catching this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Read the full written review on the website, developingpalace.com. Follow us on all social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Esteli, Miami.